Hello, or assalamu alaikum. I look goofy. If I checked correctly, I've been gone for a month and 53 days. Um, right? And to be honest, y'all, I probably don't even know how to come back. I don't even know what I gotta say to y'all. I, while in my absence, um, so we can say a lot of stuff has happened lately, presenting in all the good stuff and the bad stuff too. Now, some questions to me is probably where I've been, what I've done, how I've been feeling lately, because there's probably going to be the main questions I'm going to be talking about today. And before that, we got a lot to talk about. All right, your boy got the do-rag and hat on. I'm actually not getting waves. I don't know why I put this on. Boy shaved the mustache a few days ago, and a new cut probably. A lot of changes. All right, I did actually get a cut. I just didn't want to show the whole cut. I mean, I showed it to some people that have seen me in person or in real life. On the channel profile picture, I did change it to a moon to my real face so people can actually see who I look like and know who I am. I always thought like taking a break always affects the status, kind of. No, like whether you're doing good or doing bad, regardless of how good you are doing, your status probably might change once you just stop posting for like a day or two. And I kind of tried to do most of that like multiple times at the beginning of May, even on Eid Day, although your boy did get a lot of money, no flex. And not only were those changes happening, a lot ended up happening. And the sad thing that I actually just found out um is that a few days ago, I got a news from my cousin from Fort Wayne. She texted me saying that my grandmother, all the way from Burma, is gonna end up getting cancer. It's like a harsh, kind of like Zen like reality that I felt when I first heard about my grandmother all coming all the way from Burma, um, and finding out that she's getting cancer. It's so different because like I remember my parents would call her most of the time, and I would like they would always call me so I could talk to her and stuff, and we had like funny conversations, and I promised her that I was gonna make dua for her to get out of this cancer, inshallah. And I'm not joking around or capping at all. Take off the cap. It's really serious actually. There are literally, probably sincerely, some YouTubers on YouTube that actually posts real content and blows up their channel from that and ends up making YouTube or becoming a YouTuber their career. Look at me. Here I am trying to be one of those content creators on YouTube, even as a 14-year-old, because yes, I'm still 14, turning 15 in like what, 5 months, I think. When it comes to breaks, I mean, I felt like YouTube is a part of social media because I was on YouTube most of the time. I was on social media most of the time as well, but I just did never feel like posting anything at all. Although I barely posted, um, giving in some clues, posting on my story number 26. And I told some people that that was actually a hint to my next video. And that hint, that clue is this video right now that y'all are watching. But now, I kind of wanted to get a little bit of the bad stuff to come up, although it's not. I just feel like it's not really a good thing, or some good news. It's not a good news to say in a video, but kind of wanted to talk about it a little bit really quickly, explain a little bit about it of why I was gone, and then try to calm down, make sure I could try to help it out, and then move on to the good news that has at least happened these past 53 days. Look at it. Look at these kids. Say mashallah to them. Boy, what did you do? Met a lot of Jamaat brothers, although I did not have any footage of that. Last week before school ended, I paid for Walk for Education. It was only about like 20 bucks. 20 is actually kind of a lot, but me and Anthony, we just skipping class together. I know, right? Happy boy over here. He's a fatty. You can tell he has that Fanta shirt. Fanta shirt.
Yeah,
I said fatty, bro.
I'm fat.
Hey, we all sneaked in. We did not get caught. Yeah, we all sneaked in. Had a little wonderful time with my friends at school and stuff. Although we did took a lot of tests, which actually prevented me from doing YouTube, was exams. Luckily, your boy is passing, so. And since after that, I've been able to have gone online on my gaming platforms at least. Played a little bit with my friends and stuff. Been grinding on games that I really loved playing, like sitting there playing video games and stuff, and just been trying to enjoy my life this past 53 days. Whenever you feel like you're in a break, sorry, I almost stuttered. Whenever you feel like you're in a break, you just gotta put the device down. I've always been told when you're like doing something important, or when it feels like you are in need to doing something important, you gotta put everything that you like to do, the device, the games, the social media, everything you got online, even if it's like a part of communication, whether you use it or not, you just gotta put it down. I actually had this one app that I've had for like a long time. It's called Stoic, I think. I know it's kind of a weird name. STOIC dot. It's a little app I use. Whenever I go on the app, it just notifies me, or kind of asks me, lets me know if I'm doing okay, and I just pick whichever option I feel like I am, and whether if I am feeling okay or not. And most of those choices of me feeling happy and just me feeling down, most of that was feeling down, because like I've been through quite a lot of stuff in my whole life so far, especially this past 53 days. And trust me, y'all, it really sucks. It really sucks to like try to seek out help when I really, really need it, but it's always the feeling, or kind of like some power someone is holding from me, or preventing me, like keeping me away from doing something that I feel like I also need to do. And it's like they just keep me in a zone circle where I cannot get out. When it comes to haters, or the people that think you will never succeed, they like keep you in a bubble where you can't escape and you can't pop it at all. But don't ever let a hater try to find their way to, make you feel vulnerable and stuff. Always gotta find a way to make yourself feel happy and pop the bubble out. People can actually see through fake YouTubers and stuff, people who are fake towards them and are like fake friends, or try to show fake love and respect. I never wanted to try to be fake to anybody. I always like wanted to joke around and stuff. Sometimes when I'm going through stuff, I would take it seriously, but just didn't want to purport that I was better than everybody else, because I know I'm not everything I experience is always perfect. Like when I'm doing YouTube and I'm like grinding on it, like posting all these content for my fans, like daily posts, I feel happy like that on the outside, but on the inside it's like I'm inner quiet. I'm deep down going through some stuff. And when I mean like not trying to purport that I was good, is like on the outer side, basically y'all can see me being happy sometimes, but not everybody that I know knows what I'm going through in the inside, because I'm not always happy all the time. Sometimes, most of the times, probably I'd feel vulnerable and depressed, probably the anxiety and stuff, and I can tell I'm not the only one that just goes through most of that in real life, like in life basically. there's probably almost a lot of people in the world that goes through stuff like that too, and it just feels unstoppable. That is okay. I'm gonna end up dropping the ball. I'm gonna end up making a mistake. Whether it was an accidental mistake or purpose. If it was an accidental mistake, I can tell it is okay. But on purpose, it just hits things different. It's like worse than a lie. But no matter what, I just hands down always in the end try my best to show my respect towards everybody, especially the ones that have anything negative to say, any trash talk to spit out. No matter what, I'm always that kind of guy that always tries to be like that one friend that gives out most of the respect to my friends and family. And I never even try to throw a hand out. I never try to throw it out on purpose, and just never wanted to be like that kind of guy that just hits or makes a sin on purpose or commit a sin on purpose. That's what I'm trying to say. Although there might be some people, some detractors that think the reason why I do YouTube is because of money. I mean, what do? Sometimes I do be focused on getting the bans, of course, maybe. But in reality, it's not like I'm always getting that much money. And that could sometimes affect the status that you're doing on YouTube. Like I talked about earlier, like when you're doing something and you put it down for like 3 weeks, 1 month, 53 days. Let me use the other YouTubers as an example. 9 months, probably end up to 4 years. There's probably something fundamentally wrong inside you. Probably there is or isn't. You just probably don't expect it. And sometimes what we gotta do carefully and intentionally is seek in outside the box or think outside the box, and just cannot get complacent or stuck in an obstacle course, and no matter what people say about you, no matter how many negative stuff anybody has to say towards you, you might feel like they've taken over your little career or whatever you're trying to do. You might feel like there's not much to say anymore. You're just letting that insult slide towards you. In the end, you're always just trying to be a regular dude, and it is okay. If the haters just want to go online, talk about you, it's better to put it down. Let them talk and stuff. Let them spit them clown emojis, because in the end, you always got someone behind your back that doesn't actually gossip behind your back and actually says some positive stuff. The more good you put out, the more good you give into others, the more good deeds you get back. Now, thank you for waiting for me. Thank you so much for the support on those that depended on me and supported me. And with that said, AyeRaMUSLIM is back to YouTube. Assalamu alaikum, my dear brothers and sisters.
What's up, guys? It's Quandale Dingle here. I have been arrested for multiple crimes, including battery on a police officer, grand theft, declaring war on Italy, and public indecency.